Levi Clay back again with the guitar solos.
I'm getting considerably worried.
Please don't attack me again.
Kendo, the black metal bastard.
This reminds me of the time when you had that tasteful moustache.
The pedo tash.
Yeah. Okay.
And Doug Cartwright of Hellcat Molly.
Just before we start,
I forgot the band he's in. Yeah, I forgot because
Everyone has.
Everyone has. It's fine. Sorry.
That's affected on people. What were you going to say?
The one bit of advice that you gave me that's always concerned me is that anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
I don't remember giving you that advice, but those are words that I would live
what
with.
if you're brave enough?
Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Oh, everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Have you seen that GoPro stand? Look at it. I mean, just look at it.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The guitar I'm going to choose today. If you choose it to be a dildo,
You are brave.
you're dead.
Yeah,
You're dead. There's no other way. You're in intensive care.
There's going to be some
die
serious
horribly.
structural damage.
We are back
Yes.
for another episode of Shitey Guitar Top Trumps.
This is a topper.
And this is Kenneth's turn, my sexual associate's turn.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yep.
What are you going to give to us today?
Okay, I had a couple lined up.
I didn't get a drum roll, Matt. We should have thought this through at the start.
It is, I don't know what to call it, but it is a Gibson. It's like a reverse Explorer with the spade headstock.
That looks like this.
Oh,
what would they think?
Just take a moment here.
I'm going to take a moment because many people, well, we'll say the 5 that watch the videos, have now just fell off their beds and have now chronic.
People are crying. Small children are in tears.
I think they've now poked their eyes out with forks. They just don't want to continue. However, let's give it a go. It's just an abomination. It's weird because I will be honest with you, when Gibson get it right, I like their guitars. Hands up, it's probably a real problem with me. I do like Les Pauls, I like Explorers.
Is that your only problem?
I like Flying V's, not my only problem, but I don't want to disclose
It's the only one that we can say on camera.
Please don't put me to jail, gentlemen. Thanks. So
this is not a deposition.
I look at the guitar and every single angle, every single way I look at it, I just feel pain. We're just looking at it, I feel pain. I look at the headstock particularly, before we even go anywhere near the body. Somebody that day has got fired and they know they're going to get sacked and they've went, right, chief designer of Gibson, we need to make a real, quirky guitar. We're going to do what we did with the V and turn it round the other way, which was also awful. But this one we're going to make really disgusting. So either that guy got fired. There's absolutely no way that I'm convinced that a design team or design man looked at that headstock and went, I'm going to turn this and a platypus at the top with a rounded bill and put some, I don't know what you want. Oh my goodness. I just can't think of any other way of how that guitar turned out that way.
I think they got as far as the headstock and then he stood back and looked at everything else they'd done and just thought, fuck it. Just didn't bother. Just left whatever offcut was there. They were like, just put some machine heads on it. That'll be alright. Stamp a Gibson logo on it. Job's a good one.
The story that we can add to this, and it was further down the Gibson rabbit hole, is this game of Shitey Guitar Top Trumps actually came out of us sat in the pub. Just not even Shitey, just Gibson Shite Guitar Top Trumps.
Yeah.
Because
that was the original game.
They've made so many guitars.
Honestly, we got about 4 or 5 rounds out of that. That was not hard.
Yeah. I think we had the conversation in one of the guitar shops in Glasgow that why don't they just do the thing with what people want? Why don't they just make good Les Pauls, good Flying V, just the things that people want?
It seems ridiculous.
Stop being innovators.
It seems ridiculous to say it because they are one of, if not the biggest guitar brand in the world. But it's like they have ideas above their station, alarmingly common.
It's a clever business tactic when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
If you make nothing but shite, right? The stuff that you should be making and selling for £1,500, you can then charge £6,000. And people will just be like, yes, I'll take it. Please, just give me the proper Gibson.
Oh my goodness, I can't even get into how bad it has got. It really has. It's a whole subject on its own. I mean, the prices of Gibsons have just went off. I mean, I don't even want to dream about people that have went out and looked at that reverse Explorer with the spade headstock, where the guy clearly got sacked for designing it, and they've went, that one.
I think.
Can I get it in horrible orange to go with it, please?
I want to stand out, but I don't want to murder children.
Yeah, that guitar literally tells me everything I need to know about you. You are problems. You are a madman.
What's the retail prices on them?
I've got. Do you know? I'm sure because it's classic and it's Gibson, and somehow it'll probably be loads of money.
Oh, yeah, of course, because it will be such a short run. They probably only made 12.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're probably £10,000 each.
Yeah.
Let's say they're £10,000,
Oh.
right? Let's convert that £10,000 into pennies and just eat every single one of them.
Yeah.
Because that's probably a better spend of your money than buying one of these.
Yes.
You enjoy it so much?
It's so. I mean,
So much more.
I just think that
What
they
do you
just
think
had
you'd
a
enjoy
year.
more, actually? Do you think you'd enjoy more burning that guitar or burning the money that it would cost to buy it?
Burning the
Do
designers.
you think, yeah, or burning the designers?
Oh, he
I'd-
got sacked. He was
I'd like-
killed for that.
I'd like the
Definitely.
quick way
He
out.
didn't live.
Oh, he lost his job by being flown into the sun by
Yeah.
giant trebuchet. Goodbye.
I'll take the quick way, which is I will take a portion of the money, I will eat it in pennies, and then just walk into a pit of starving hobos and let them rip me apart.
I think the only way I could pay for it is if I ate all the coins and then sprayed flaming diarrhea over them. Coins infused.
That sounds like.
talking like bowel shrapnel everywhere.
The human
Here's the money.
blunderbuss.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it sounds like a better experience than actually looking at the guitar. For one more time, here's the guitar again.
Do you reckon like people who've seen that, like actually in the flesh, have to go to like special meetings where they, it's like them and like people with cataracts and like laser eye surgery disaster victims. They all sit around together and talk about how it was when their vision was ruined.
Yeah.
And like,
There's
Can you
children in
imagine
Syria sending condolence cards to the owners of those guitars.
Can you imagine that, right? Just picture it for a second.
Holding it.
No, it's worse.
calm down, get it. It's just a dream. It's just a dream.
No, it's worse than that, right? You wake up, it's your birthday. Your girlfriend comes in,
Let's just see
With
the
breakfast.
shape wrapped in
and she's like, I bought you something. I know how much you love Gibsons, and I found a deal on this one second hand.
Oh my goodness.
Hands you the case, and you're like, what
would the case look like?
I just like the idea of it's just gift wrapped, but you can just see the shape. So it's like what do you call that when it's like like when you pretend to like it? I forget what you call that. Like when you open a present and you just like. Can you imagine? That would be like the hardest one ever
Yeah, you
because
couldn't
you
contain-
know what it was before you started, so you'd have to prolong it for
Well, I
so
imagine
long.
it
You almost smile so much when your eyes are bleeding.
Just think of the shape. You're like, that's not. That's not what I think. That's a pinata.
It must come in.
That's not- Do I beat this and then sweets fall out of it? There's no.
That's not the worst part.
Oh dear. Oh
I
dear.
guarantee it's delivered in a bin bag. No, because that's the only way they made it onto the market, right? They made it in the Gibson shop.
Ta-da!
They put them in bin bags and went to throw them out, but the lines got crossed.
Oh,
they ended up
I
on a
hate it
truck
so much.
out in the shops, and they're like, "Well, fuck it. They're rare. Let's charge £12,000 for
My
it."
God, that girlfriend would have been placed into the hand and threw directly into the sun.
But no, the worst part's when she turns around and says, well, I got it second hand, like a really good deal, I paid $7,000 for it.
Into the hand, directly into the sun. Goodbye.
And somewhere, there's Kendo's not evil twin, because he is the evil twin. Just going there going,
Someone-
paid £7,000 for that bad boy.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Do you know what?
How many of these do you reckon Ken's actually sold?
I would.
Like, I reckon he's probably sold all of them,
Yeah,
didn't he?
I have. Yeah. Do you know what I used to use?
Probably commissioned Gibson to get a line in of them, and then that was it. You were off.
every
Just
time
up for the challenge.
Yeah,
The Kenny Wood signature
yeah,
guitar.
that's right. I kind of give them.
That's
an
how it
option.
started.
Yeah, no. Do you know, like we were talking earlier, like
That's the
coming
only
to a
reason he's
shop,
brought him up, the promotion.
you know, that customer value you talk about. I'll do the multiple sale thing. I'll usually sell it if they're of like high caliber, rich people. I'll usually sell them, I don't know, a Beretta, a Magnum with it, so they can take the guitar, look at it for a long time. The less fortunate, people with money, then they just get the blunt hammer. And look at the guitar and think the only option is the hammer.
Smash my own brains in.
And on that note,
Yes.
we're going to go and eat Chinese food because I love Chinese.
I think I've lost my appetite, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I can at this moment.
It's really bad.
I've got the Howard Roberts fusion for people at home. So.
just a white ball memory of that.
Yeah.
That absolute piece of shit.
But what do you think, guys? Is that the worst guitar of guitars ever made? Do let us know in the comments below. We'll be back for more shitey guitar top trumps in the future. Some of these are going to be tough to top, but we'll do it, I'm sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing
Oh,
what
I've
people
got-
say, though.
I've got the wild card. The Fender Hello Kitty Strat.
No. That's a guitar for another day.
That's another day.
If you try and stand between
Just
me and Chinese food,
Especially with a
I'm
Hello
not
Kitty
standing
strap.
to my back to you eating the Chinese food. That's the only way I'll stand between you
I'll
and food.
turn your party cannon into a party hole.
Sounds good.
Ooh. So until next time.
We'll see you soon.
Way!